Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi has set the cat among the pigeons by opposing the release of his father's killers by the Jayalalithaa government. On a day-long visit to his constituency Amethi, Rahul welcomed the Supreme Court decision yesterday, sparing the three convicts in his father's assassination case from the death sentence. But the Congress Vice President expressed dismay over the release of the convicts from prison by the Tamil Nadu government.
ये हमारा परिवार है। राजीव गांधी जी मेरे पिता थे, आपके भी वो बहुत करीब थे। राजीव गांधी जी वापस नहीं आएंगे और मैं अपने आप जो फांसी की सजा है उसके खिलाफ हूं। मगर मैं गाड़ी में सोच रहा था कि भाई मैं गुस्सा हूं, मेरे पिता वापस नहीं आएंगे, मैं गुस्सा नहीं हूं। दुख है, मेरे पिता वापस नहीं आएंगे, दुख नहीं है। तो मुझे क्या लगा? मुझे लगा कि अगर इस देश में प्रधानमंत्री को न्याय नहीं मिलेगा तो गरीब व्यक्ति को न्याय कभी नहीं मिल सकता।
Well, Rahul Gandhi's comments have seemingly given direction to the Congress on the issue. Soon after Rahul expressed dismay in Amethi, the Congress officially denounced the Jayalalithaa government's decision. I want to bring in our National Affairs editor Javed Ansari for a quick word on this. Javed, Rahul Gandhi making it very, very specific and clear just where he stands on Jayalalitha's decision to free the assassins of Rahul Gandhi, and in doing so has given the Congress party direction on this otherwise extremely sensitive issue.
Well, most certainly it is. And let's not forget, Rahul Gandhi is speaking as an anguished son.
Yes.
He lost his father. Therefore, his pain, his anguish, only he can understand. It's one thing to take a philosophical view of things, but it's quite another, because he feels the pinch on this issue a lot more than most anybody else will. Rahul Gandhi giving vent to his anguish that and there are a lot of people who believe that if, after all, Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India, and
yes,
if the assassins of the Prime Minister of India can be let free, then the same yardstick ought to be applied to other people. And you had no less than Mr. Farooq Abdullah himself raise this issue. So a lot of this decision of the Jayalalithaa government will give rise to a lot of questions.
Thanks, Javed, for joining us on this story, but continue to stay with us. There are several reactions coming in on Rahul Gandhi's comment on this very sensitive issue. Take a listen.
नहीं, हमने भी पेपर में टेलीविजन पे पढ़ा है, लेकिन जब तक हमारे पास उनकी चिट्ठी नहीं आती है हम कुछ नहीं बोल सकते। मैं सुबह से इंक्वायरी कर रहा हूं कि उनकी चिट्ठी आई कि नहीं, अभी तक तो चिट्ठी नहीं पहुंची।
He said that Rajiv Gandhi's killers are let loose. If the state government plans to do that, it will be a sad day.
Well, I agree with Mr. Rahul Gandhi what he said. और ये बड़े दुख की बात है कि ऐसी परिस्थितियां उत्पन्न हुई हैं।
Our leader has supported and actually yesterday he had asked for this and he hoped that the government would make a decision like this, and every party in Tamil Nadu has supported the cabinet decision, and that is
so you welcome this decision? You welcome this decision?
Our leader has made it very clear and I have nothing more to add to it.
That's his fault. What was he doing all this time? The matter was being discussed. The fact is that Nalini is today has escaped the death sentence because his mother wrote a letter to the president saying that all four should be exempted from the death sentence. After the Supreme Court had pronounced a death sentence, saying this is the rarest of rare cases, as well as rejected the review petition, and in the context of the fact that these four had actually told the Supreme Court that they are proud of what they did because they wanted to teach Rajiv Gandhi a lesson for sending the IPKF to Sri Lanka.
a point of confrontation between Ministry of Home Affairs and Tamil Nadu government. So the Tamil Nadu government has clearly said they want to free Rajiv Gandhi's killers. We've heard Rahul Gandhi's comments now saying it'll be extremely sad if these killers are let off. What does Ministry of Home Affairs stand, and what do you really have to say about this?
I think it is an extremely unfortunate decision that the Tamil Nadu government has taken. What the common man on the streets will feel, that what kind of justice will he get. So I think it is an extremely unfortunate day for this country if decisions like this are taken by state governments. But we will look into the letter once we receive it from the Tamil Nadu government.
But can the state make a unilateral decision in such big high-profile cases? Do you think that's justified?
Well, we will see under what rule they have done it. We will examine all the legalities that are involved, and we will only be able to make a statement once the letter is received by the Home Ministry.
Senior party minister Mr. Chidambaram has made a statement. He's basically said that he will not be happy, he'll not be sad if the killers are let off. Do you believe this is the party stand, or do you believe this is a personal stand of Mr. Chidambaram, or is it to really see the voter aspect in Tamil Nadu? That's why he's given that statement.
I would not like to make comments on what the finance minister has said. I have said what I feel is what is the right thing that should be said according to me, and I think the party also endorses what we are saying, is that it's an unfortunate day. Unfortunate day if we release the late Prime Minister's assassins.
One last question. You are MOS Home. Is the centre unlikely to take the stand of the government? Is that what we understand?
We will see the legalities. I cannot answer questions hypothetically. Once we get the letter, we will take a decision.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. MOS Home RPN Singh speaking out there to Headlines Today. With camera person Sanjay Chaudhary, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Delhi for Headlines Today.